feel me in this moment. I just finished accomplishing a goal, something that I've never done in my life. I literally just finished running 12 miles in a week. But I'm gonna be out here again this Sunday. We on it regardless of the days, because the days don't define me. What defines me is the work that I'm putting to try to keep up with these days and to stay consistent. It's your boy Eric Flo. You know what I'm saying? So the only problem is, what I start to realize is that, okay, maybe I'm not working hard enough. So then I take it up a notch. Then I relapse again. And I'm like, okay, maybe I ain't going hard enough. Then I take it up a notch again. I'ma never stop, bro. I don't care what nobody think about me. All these relapses, you can think whatever you want to think about me. My lower self could think whatever it want to think, but I'm going to keep putting it through it. I'm going to keep on working. See that glow? That's work. I'm only on day 2 right now, and I just did 6 miles like it was nothing. And you got dudes out here complaining about what day y'all on, or you feel depressed. This is why I work so hard, because I'm a leader. So I got to show y'all the work. Not get on here and try to make BS, you know what I'm saying, videos without showing y'all the work. I feel like I just caught some prey. I feel satisfied, like I ate a whole buffet. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me talk about some more benefits that come with running. Ultimate confidence. Now, imagine how you feel being around people. Like, for example, right? When I decide to run this fast out of nowhere, that is me taking control of the moment, right? Now, the faster that I can run in 1 second, and each second, this is how deep it go. Each second that I'm able to be in control of my body, stay in alignment, control my breath, be able to control my speed, I control and am present, more present within the moment. Meaning that the more training that I endure to that extent easily makes me more present throughout the day-to-day, because I don't have to do all of that. So this is how you conquer the day-to-day. You push yourself, you know what I'm saying, to conquer each second of your endurance. See, endurance is more, endurance training is really what's going to take you to the next level. Because like I said, think about the kind of mindset and how crazy you have to be, especially in this day and age, to want to conquer not even just the present moment, but each second in the present moment. Because the fact that I could just, you know, in this moment, just, oh, that's a break. Look, control. Control, look. I'm looking around. I'm breathing. Control. Faster. Control. See, now, the only thing that stopped me was that I started losing control of my breath. Now, the more I practice things like, look, even the reason why I can't talk right now is because I can't control my breath. Now, lack of breath control, lack of breath work, lack of endurance training, you have less control over the present moment, which means that you are easily influenced by things that are taking place around you, certain energies that people are projecting onto you, you are more susceptible to those things because your intuition is not as strong as it would be if you were more present. Yo, bro, I just dropped the gym. Rewind that. Double tap the side of the screen and hear what I just said just now. Really let that sink in. I'm not even gonna say it again. Double tap the left side of the screen and go listen to that part again. Your intuition is stronger the more you conquer the present moment. And they tell you to be more present in life, but yet they don't tell you how. This is why I don't rock with influencers. Because influencers are like guys that's just trying to get with a woman and just know how to say the right things just to get the woman to want to stay around. An influencer is treating y'all like a girl that he trying to court in a dating app. He just want to say some fly stuff, come off like he's super alpha, but he don't really got the answers. Because in turn, you'll realize that these videos that you're watching are not even helping you. They're not inspiring you. They're just entertainment. This ain't entertainment. My videos is gonna make you want to get up off your behind and go work. Because I'm on day 2, and you see me doing this. Control. Control. Shorty was just all in my face. Get out of here. People looking at me like I'm a monster. That's how I feel right now. See, when you get to the level where you're trying to master your sprints, this is how you endurance train. Control. See, now, what I want to say is that just because you may not be able to do what I can do, please do not try to compete with me. Please do not think that I am trying to make you feel like you're not on my level or I'm better than you. No, let me make sure that I clear this up. I just want to inspire you to not be defined by your days. I've been relapsing for my whole career on this YouTube platform, and yet I've still been elevating. Why is that? It's because I've been taking notes, going back to the drawing board, looking for new ways to push myself every time I mess up, which means that every loss that I take is not even a loss, because that loss is just going to end up inspiring me to want to take a W and start and go into it with the mindset of this is how I want to start the W, because I'm going to go into this new streak like this. I'm going to take a cold shower for 30 minutes. I'm going to start doing the Wim Hof every day. I'm going to start doing yoga. See, the importance of endurance training is that your legs get strong. Your legs get so strong and it builds so much blood flow up that now, here's the trick. You go crazy with endurance training, your legs get denser and heavier because this is where all your testosterone and blood flow is at. So you building it up from the root. Endurance training is like going into a field with a bunch of plants and watering it. And watering it. This is what endurance training is. You are watering your plant by coming out in nature, doing endurance training, getting oxygen in your body, and then it's going to force you to want to have to put the right things in your body, and it's going to want to force you to want to put mad water in your body because you're going to be mad parched. My mouth is mad dry right now. And I'm still motivated from the moment that I stopped. I was like, I want to share this moment with the people because I feel inspired right now. And I want them to feel this energy. Feel me? I want y'all to want to get out here and push yourself and feel as accomplished as I feel on day 2. After I let myself down when I was going into this new streak, saying that I wasn't going to relapse. You know what I'm saying? I'm in public talking about my passion for this SR NoFap. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to live your truth at the end of the day. I don't got nothing to hide, bro. Feel me? Now, like I said, this is the trick. You endurance train hard. Control, control, control. Now you manifesting. That's manifestation, because cardio is meditation. So through meditation, you manifest, right? That is the purpose of meditation, to process things, get new downloads, and to put out into the world the things that you want to become. You affirming things. This is why when you jog, you listen to affirmations, or you affirm in your head, because you force yourself to stay present. And the more present that you are in the moment, the more connected you are to the universe, which means that the things that you speak, the actions that you take, the affirmations that you put out is going to be more potent. That's all you need to be worried about, is being more present with the moment, so that the things that you put out into the universe, you know what I'm saying, is more potent. You know what I'm saying? Dude just ran past. He appreciated that message just now. He was jogging past me just now. He looked back and he smiled at me. That told me everything I needed to know. That was the universe speaking through him, because I felt good energy from his smile just now. You know what I'm saying? This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about, being more connected to the present moment. You know how good it feels to just be able to turn on the camera and press start and just flow and be able to inspire people all over the world that I never met before? You know, with my rawest form of energy, being as connected to the present moment as I possibly can, to be able to connect with the downloads that I need to be able to put out the intention that I set for this video from the very first moment that I press start. You know, people think that you got to go into these videos with this whole game plan, but you don't. You set an intention, and then the more present that you are within the moment, and the more you allow yourself to flow with the moment, you'll get the downloads that you need. At least that's how I do my thing. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me go back to the trick, the key. You endurance train. Then you do yoga, which means that all of the blood flow and the testosterone that you built up in your legs, see how big? Yo, bro. In your legs. Now, when you're doing yoga, it's forcing blood flow throughout your body. It's allowing it to flow. Because the problem is that a lot of y'all don't realize is that it don't matter how much you work out if you don't stretch. But see, just stretching is not enough, because all it's going to do is build up more tension, and it's going to cause you to end up having a wet dream, having more urges to get on the site, because you got blockages. Now, the more intense workouts that you're doing, all you're doing is creating more blockages that's going to cause more urges. So you have to build that energy up. Be conscious of how much energy you're building up. Like, I feel the density in my legs because of all of this working, which means that I have so much energy that I can transmute from here and allow the rest of my body to feel this density, because the rest of my body doesn't feel the density that my legs feel, right? Because running induces the most strain on your lower body. So now when I allow that energy that I just created and manifested in my legs, now I do things like yoga, and what that's going to do is allow all of this energy to flow throughout each part of my body, depending on the yoga poses that I do, and also depending on how much I strain myself in these yoga poses. Like me, for example, I'm not going to be the guy that's going to be doing the yoga pose for 30 seconds. I'm not going to be the guy that do the basic stretches where he throw his, you know what I'm saying, that stretch right here, you know what I'm saying, where like you stretch your shoulder and you put your hand on top of your forearm and you push it back, and you know how people do them basic stretches and they just do it for like 10 to 30 seconds. What is that gonna do, bro? Like, for example, that's why you have to move at your own pace, right? You control when you endurance train as much as you possibly can, till you feel like you lose control to the point where, okay, this is where you realize your limit is at. This is where you get to be more in tune with who you are as a person. Because now you see, okay, I tried to run a mile jogging with some sprinting, and I feel like I can't do any more. So now I know that I have to push past this limit, because this is not like, I shouldn't only be stopping at a mile. So when you first start off, you're supposed to find where you at. It's all about just wanting to get more in tune with your body, instead of putting yourself in situations like fights, having intercourse with women, and you're doing these things, but you're not able to control yourself in these moments, yet you think you have the skill that it takes, yet you think you have the mindset that it takes because you attain knowledge, you watch YouTube videos, or you read books, or you just whatever, like you done already had certain skills because you learned certain things in whatever way you learned them in. But yet, you know, you think that, for example, you got a certain type of piece, and then you could just watch a whole bunch of, site videos, and then all that, and then you could just end up in a room with a female, and then you could just know what you're doing and be able to do it easily because you watched the videos, you've seen what you need to do, and then actually you could just do it. But now when you're in this moment, you realize that the hardest thing that you could ever do is to take control of your sexual energy, on top of the fact that you have to take control of your breath work, and to have the willpower to take control of both of those and all in one moment. You'll realize that'll be one of the hardest things that you ever do. So you have to make sure that you take heed to that. And like I said, practice your endurance. Take control of the moment. The more control you are in the present moment through endurance, having to breathe all hard, having to stay focused. Imagine how it feels just walking down the block. Right? It's nothing. Like, you'll be more in tune with the present moment, because especially if you outdoors running. But regardless, it's about getting more in tune with your body, so that now the more present that you are within the moment, the more present that you are with the way even things make you feel, with processing certain moments, your spidey senses will be tingling different. You'll just be more in tune with things, and you'll be more aware of things, that you will realize that the only way you can be aware of certain things is by being more present. There is no shortcuts to that. There's no shortcuts to that. Like, you'll realize that when you start to, let's say, for instance, you master your endurance, but then you get around somebody that does not have their endurance mastered, you will then be able to see that person for who they truly are. Because now you don't have your own blockages blocking you from being able to see what's going on around you. Oh my God, yo, bro, I'm dropping gems. You know what? I'm gonna highlight y'all with that. Peace and love. Keep on working hard. I feel so accomplished. I feel so great. I'm about to go get something to eat. Feel me? Y'all get out. Y'all put in work. I don't care what day you on. Live your life, king. Keep growing and flowing. Salute.